Hi everyone and welcome to Amy Learns to Cook. On the show today, we're going to chop a bunch of vegetables with a knife sent to me by LauKingdom. This is a very interesting knife because it's made from Damascus steel, which is handmade using a hammer. So I'm really interested in seeing how this performs. So join me as we test out the Damascus steel knife from LauKingdom. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank LauKingdom for sending me this knife. I really wanted to try one of these out, and we're going to do that. So this is what they sent me, and it comes in this nice box. And the knife has a really nice wooden handle. What's interesting about this knife is it's Damascus steel. So that means it's hand hammered in different layers. That's why you see this you see the ridges on here because the ridges are done because it's hand hammered and it's done in layers. There's a lot of brands out there, high-end brands that use this process, and I've never used something like this, so I'm looking forward to it. It also has a really nice wooden handle that's really, really beautiful. So we are going to chop up a bunch of vegetables that we're going to put on the grill, and I'll put a link to the video down below as we grill them. But right now we're just going to do the chopping and we're going to test out this knife. So let's get to chopping. So the knife is all washed up, and I can tell you it is absolutely stunning. It has a very nice wood handle, and I absolutely love the hammered look to it. It's really, really nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop up a bunch of vegetables because we're going to be putting them on the grill. So what I have here is some bell pepper, some zucchini, some green beans, some onion, and we're also going to put some tomatoes in there. We're going to throw them all in a bowl, we're going to marinate them, and then they're going on the grill. So let's start chopping. And let's do the zucchini first. I've washed this already, and we're going to see how this performs. Wow. It's really, really nice. It cuts as nice as it looks. So we're going to cut this in like moons, because this is going to go on the grill. We don't want it too small because it will cut too fast. And wow, that is really, really nice. Look how fast. I just drop it on there. It's like bam. Whoops! I cut one. Cuts like butter. Like butter. These little things roll around on you. Wow. It cuts really, really nice. It's really sharp. And there's nothing like a really good knife. I remember when back in the day I would use some really cheap knives and they weren't sharp at all. So you think, oh my gosh, a sharp knife, I don't want it too sharp because it'll cut me. The problem is if your knife isn't sharp, when you go to cut, instead of cutting, it slips. And it can cut you really bad because it can slip right off and cut your hand off. So you really need a knife that's really sharp that can go through nice, quickly and easily. You don't struggle with it. So let me finish cutting up these zucchini. So now we're going to cut up some bell pepper. And I washed this, but I need to wash it again once we get it all cut up. I'm really just going to make strips out of these. I think that'll be good in our barbecue vegetables. Whoops! This is cutting really nice. Zucchini, it gets an A. This, it gets an A too. Sometimes when I cut bell peppers, when you hit this part, it kind of gets hard. If your knife isn't really sharp, it gets hard to get through that a little bit. But this just zipped right through it. So let me wash these babies up. So our bell peppers are nice and washed, and we're just gonna cut these into some strips. You don't want them too small because you don't want them to burn up if they're too small. So we're just getting a little color in here. I got some orange and red and yellow. I figured that with all the green with the zucchini, we need to brighten the color up a little bit. So you can use whatever kind of bell pepper you want. Green ones around here tend to be a little less expensive. So the knife is really, really nice. It goes through nice and smooth, it's nice and sharp, and it's making the job really, really easy. So I also have some tomatoes, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. This is gonna be a big, huge stir fry. I also have some green beans here, and green beans are really simple to do. All you really need to do is cut the ends off, and if you see any bad beans, you just throw those out. Okay, so it did a great job on the green beans. What can I say? It was fabulous. Next up, we're gonna get some onion wedges. So we're gonna go ahead and, wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. This knife is great. It just goes through like butter. Like butter. And we're gonna go ahead and peel our onion. And we're gonna cut this in wedges because obviously it's gonna go in all of this. So we want some substantial pieces of onion in here. You don't want to chop it too much because you don't want little tiny chunks of onion. And the knife just made it really, really easy. So we're gonna go ahead and just break this onion up. Wow, we have a serious load of vegetables here. We're gonna get these on marinating, and we're gonna take these to the grill. We're gonna grill these up in our Cave Tools grill basket. If you wanna know about that and how we grill it, I'm gonna put a link in the description, and you can watch us grill them up in the basket. So my review of the LauKingdom Damascus chef knife, it gets my thumbs way up. If you like this video, please subscribe below and leave me a comment and a like, and visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest at Amy Learns to Cook.